My name is Ramitha Adrisingha. I work as an aerodynamics engineer on the team, and basically what my role is looking at ways to improve the aerodynamics on the car. So doing testing, looking at the data, working with CAD and CFD to make better parts, say like a splitter, or improve the diffuser on the car, for example. So how did I get involved? I was looking for a team to volunteer with, and I found Mark's team through the Red Line Time Attack page, and I came out to the first event at Auto Club Speedway, I think, and had a great time there, and from there I've been helping out since. Even though I have a full-time job, most of my free time goes to helping out Mark in improving the car. And the reason why I do it is, like, since I was small, I've been really passionate about cars, and I love engineering too, and my full-time job is an engineer as well. So the things I learned helping Mark out with his car also help me with my day job, so it kind of benefits me as well. And for me, since this is my passion too, it's really not like another job, it's my hobby, so it's very easy to dedicate time towards this. What is my proudest moment of the 2014 season? I'd say I think the second to last event, we were doing really well in practice. We had done some new testing, and then we had some engine problems, I believe, and then the team stayed up the entire night, mainly Paul, Gil, and Ken, and worked on the car. I think we replaced a rear main seal and a clutch and got the car back running, and then the next day we went out and set a new course record, and I thought that was just amazing. After so many hours of basically an all-nighter working on the car, we were able to turn around and do an amazing job, and I was really proud of the team at that point. So, if the car was a woman, how would she be like to date? Well, like most race cars, I'd say she'd be very high maintenance, in the sense that I think we've broken a couple of transmissions already, and we're always spending money on the car. So I'd say, yeah, if she were a woman, I guess she'd be a really high maintenance woman. So if I were stranded on a desert island, which member of the Jager racing team would I take and why? I'm going to have to go with Paul on this one for two reasons. One, Paul, besides his amazing fabrication skills, is a very good chef. So on the off chance that we were able to find food, I don't think I would go hungry. Second, Paul is also a really good fabricator, so if we were trying to make a boat to get off of it, assuming this is like in an island surrounded by like sea, we'd be able to make a great boat and sail off. So what do I think, I guess, makes our team different than others? I'd say we have a lot of different skill sets, and everyone's pretty passionate, which in racing in general, people are passionate, but especially at the amateur level, it's harder for, I think, sometimes for people to be more passionate when you're doing this for free and on your own free time. So the fact that everyone comes out here, and we're all from different areas too, but we come out here, we come out to all the events, and we try the best, we try our hardest, and we're always trying to push the envelope, even if we're not necessarily at the F1 level, we're still looking for ways to try, and we still have that mindset of trying to push the car to the very best that we can. So I think that's what makes us different. My biggest strength that I bring to the team, I'd say it would have to be engineering analysis, I guess. My background was in mechanical engineering, and I've loved just fluid dynamics and aerodynamics, the study of aerodynamics, for a long time. So especially at the amateur level, a lot of aero stuff that's done in cars, there's a lot of common sense stuff, kind of looking at what's online, what works for other teams, and putting it on your car and seeing if that works. While that's a good way to do it, a better way is to kind of use a scientific method where if you can test certain components, see if it's actually working, and you get more of an objective way of evaluating if your car is better. So I think that's probably the biggest asset I can bring to this team. What would be my, I guess, dream track to take the car on? I haven't been to many tracks, but I just recently went to Laguna Seca, and I really love that track, especially that corkscrew. So it would be awesome to see Mark drive on that track, especially since there's been a lot of high horsepower cars and high speed cars, including I think Champ cars are driven on there. So it would be cool to see how a time attack car differs from, say, like a high level like Indy or Champ car. So random fact about myself. So besides cars, I really like hiking and camping. I do a lot of hiking. Actually, me and one of my friends we're planning to try and hike Mount Rainier and Mount Whitney next year. So that's the other big hobby I have.